Hey, hi guys, welcome to the Lighted Skill. So in the last video, we saw the naming convention of the variable. Okay, the variable should start with alphabet or underscore, and it should be an alphanumeric, or it can start with an underscore. It can contain an underscore, and it should not contain any of the space between these two words. Okay, rather than we can use underscore that, and we can't use the special characters in between these two. Okay, so in the today's function, right, what we are going to see the print function here. Okay, what is print function? Okay, the print function is nothing but an whatever if you want to print, or if you want to showcase on the display, right, or a display screen. So that is we can do using a print function. Okay, the message can be a string or can be other object. Okay, the object will be converted into string before it enter the scheme. Okay, what I will do is first let me see how it works. Print my name is, okay, Elijah. I print, I'll get a result. Okay, see, whatever it is, as I mentioned it, right, the message can be a string or any other object. The object will be converted to string before written into the screen. Okay, so either we can directly display on this by using the print function as and print my name is alive, or either you can do this thing, or this message you can store in any of the variable and you can print that variable. Okay, we'll see that. If a equal to, we'll use this, and let me print that variable. Okay, see here my name is alive. Sorry, LITE. Okay, please forgive me for this. Is alive. Okay. Okay. In the next task, right? In the next task, what we are going to do is we'll see if you want to print the two functions at a time, right? We'll do that too. Okay. What we'll do? I'll do the first name equal to alive. Name equal to, I will use an upscale. Okay, if I want to print this function, I can use the two different method. If I want to print separately, I have to use two different function. Okay, if so let me show that print function, and we are in the print element. See, now if I want to print like this, okay, if I want to print a light one upscale. Okay, we'll see how this works. Okay, so what I will do, I will use an operator, means in the end parameter we can use as an end parameter we can use. Okay, using that end parameter, right, we are able to get this desired result. See, if you want to using a to print function, we'll get the desired output also. Okay, we'll see this. Okay, the one is do as a print function, and I will use an end parameter here. What will we use the end parameter there? We'll use as hyphen. Okay, why? Because we are expecting here hyphen only. And then sorry, I'll print forward to print this. See, okay. Now if I print it, right, we'll get an output as like this. What it specifies is, if we specify this end parameter, right, by using this, what we are saying to that function, right, print function. So we are not ending here. So we want to print in the next line also. With the same line, we have to use the next print function. We are saying that thing here. So if we specify this end parameter, so whatever if you want to specify, if you want to leave as it is a blank or a space, right? If I print, see, there is space in between these two. Okay, and there's another thing. You can print print using an plus button also. If I want to print, for example, my first name is alive, and last uh, skill. Okay. If you want these thing, okay, these to be printed in single line means what I have to do is we'll check that. We'll use a plus support to do that. What I will do, print. Okay. Um, okay, as I mentioned it, right? So instead of this thing allied, oh, what we allied, this allied thing, right? So this value is stored in which variable? In a f name. Okay, we'll give here that f name as an, it's nothing but an concatenation we can say. Okay, I will use this symbol and there is again plus concatenation of a strings we can say here. Okay, this and the last name is upskill. Upskill in which store it has been, in which variable it is stored? It is stored in the last name. Okay, I will use this. I'll store here. For that, what I will do, I'll just use a plus symbol and see my string. Okay, I have to use a quotes here. Okay, I'll use till here. The it starts from there. Okay, and it will end here. Okay, let me remove the spaces here and show you why these spaces are necessary in the next command. I'll print. See, if you can see here, what is our result? My name is, my f name is allied and the last name is upskill. Okay, see in this, right, is and this our variable, right, and there is no space in between that. Why? Because why it is not coming is we have to leave spaces in between this. C. If you observe here, right, so there is no spaces in between here. Okay, if I have to use space here and have to use space here and have to use space here. Okay, by use spaces, right, it's nothing but a concatenation we are doing using the symbol with that variable. Okay, let me print here. Okay, oh sorry, I see I mentioned the spaces here. Let me do specify spaces here. Okay, if I print it, right, so we'll see my name is an allied. We can see the spaces here, the above there we did not mention the spaces, right, so you can see here. And there is an, for printing the same output, right, we are having another approach or another method we can say. Okay, that is called as an print format. Okay, there's the function is, what is that? It is an print format. Okay, we'll see how it works on the print format. What I'll do, I'll copy the same function. So instead of this concatenation or using plus symbol, what I will do, I'll just remove it. Okay, okay. In this using print format, right, this format function, right, what I will do, I'll specify in whatever where I need this thing. The after this f name, I need as an the variable value. Okay, I'll specify that I will place there a placeholder there. Okay, and in the last name also I'll specify the placeholder there. Okay, by specifying the placeholder, right, so we'll see how it works. What I'll do, I use a dot format. I will just add an these two variables here. Sorry, what are the variables? F name, comma, this is the last name. Okay, if I print only this, if that works, we'll see how what will be the output. See, okay, if I print like this, what it will do, it will take as a by default. Okay, by default it will take what is the allied. F for f name, it will take it as an allied here, and for this thing it will take by default. So what is the by default it is taking is, it is the index value of a 0 and it is the index value of a 1. So the first place, whatever the data which is present here, it will take, it will print it here as a placeholder. It will take that variable, and whatever the data which is present in this variable, it will print it here. Okay, to cross check that, right, we'll see this function. Okay, what I will do in this function, I'll first specify the last name, and in the second function I'll specify the stem here. So what will be, what we are expecting the result is, My first name is upskill, it will come here, and the last name will be let it will come here. That is what we are expecting. Okay, we'll see that. See here. So my first name, it has came upskill. Why? Because if you don't specify the index value which we are giving, right, or the placeholder, in that placeholder the value index value, right, so it will take by default, it will take by this thing. What is the first it will take? It will take it is here, and it will take it here. Okay. To correct this thing, what I will do, I will just look at placeholder to correct this sentence. Okay. For the first name, what is the first name? First name should be this, the whatever the data or the value which is stored in this variable will specify. What is this index value? 0 and 1. Okay, 1. I want to specify the 1 here. And the other thing is this thing. This is what is this placeholder value? It is 0. Okay. Now what is the expected result? Is expected result should be this. My first name is aligned and the last name is upskill. Okay. Let us print here. See. Okay. Even we specified this first name last also, that we have given this placeholder value here, then we are getting the expected value. Whenever if you want to print on any of the dot format here, right, you have to more be careful on this side. Okay, just having an extra concentration on this side. So what you are using the placeholder, so how it works if you not specify any of the placeholder value here, so how it takes, and if you want to specify that, so how it works on that side. So you can use this function. Okay, this is the format which we have used, dot format. Okay, so we'll summarize this thing. So whatever which we have learned in this video. The first thing is, whatever if you want to print, we can print like using first function directly, or if you want anything which is stored in the variable, if you want to print, you can use this, you can declare in that variable, you can assign that value to that variable, and you can print that. And if you want to print this on this in the single line only, you can use an end parameter, you can use that. So whatever the space, if you want anything, if you want, you can give. And the third thing is, if you want, you can concatenate using this function as we saw here, and using the dot format we saw. Okay, yeah, we'll see in the we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.